Howdy there, I am David D. This is PRM, and reminding you to help me make guillotines great again. Alright, I'm working on intros. I need to do intros. And I came up with hashtag make guillotines great again. And I think I'm going to run with it in some capacity. But I don't know, I'm just trying something new. But anyways, hope you guys are having a good day. Let me see what I'm thinking about here. Alright, so I just watched a Kyle Kulinski video. Most of you know who Secular Talk is. One of the foremost authorities, maybe that's a little strong, premier YouTubers in the progressive realm. Secular Talk has about 850,000 subscribers. Very popular channel. Go subscribe to it. Kyle Kulinski was right back in 2016 when he said Donald Trump has a very good chance of winning. Now, if you recall 2016, 98, 97% of pundits and political analysts were calling it for Hillary all day long. Kyle was one of the handfuls of people who said Donald Trump, if Hillary Clinton gets the nomination, Donald Trump will have a very good chance of winning. Okay? No one was saying that. Kyle was saying that. And that's why I watch Kyle Kulinski, because he's that good. But I've been watching him for like a decade now. Jeez. I feel like I'm watching him grow up. Anywho. So he said in a video, it was a very long video, it was 17 minutes long, very detailed, a lot of context he plowed through, a lot of polls he went over, and he said he gives Trump a 95% chance of losing. Okay? So that gives Biden a slam dunk win in November. And you know, like I said, I trust Kyle. I love his commentary. I love his analysis. He's usually right. He just has amazing instincts with these things. So that's likely. It is likely that Donald Trump is going to lose. I don't know what Donald Trump can accomplish in 4 months or less to really get his poll numbers back up, because he's losing in literally every poll. I think he broke even in one poll when it came to the economy, but it's a nightmare disaster for Donald Trump in swing states and in certain demographics. Even like uneducated white people are turning on him. It is really bad. So I don't know what Trump can do. But anyways, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is I'm voting for Joe Biden. I live in a swing state. I've said that before. And I'm going to do that. And I would suggest you do too if you live in a swing state where your vote actually counts for something. This measure is just to remove Donald Trump. I'm not voting for policy reasons. I'm not, voting for anything specific, because we know Biden won't do what progressives want him to do. Okay, he caters to the Republicans. We all know that. Corporate centrist Democrats cater to the GOP and not to the progressive base. I know that. You likely know that. I'm just voting for Joe Biden to get rid of Donald Trump, and that is this. Okay? And then the next phase begins. What is the next phase, Dave? The next phase is going to be primarying Joe Biden. Okay? I mean, Joe Biden is in tatters. I think they're really pumping him full of some vitamins or some supplements lately, because he sounds like nothing what he was in the primary, which was a disaster. He couldn't string two thoughts together. It was Trump level bad. Like, he was just all over the place, and he was stuttering a lot, and it was a nightmare. I almost think he was doing it on purpose in a way. But anyways, I really think Biden's people are cognitively working on him to be more presentable. They're probably working on a nutrition scheme. I don't know. They're probably doing all sorts of things to get his cognition back up, because he was horrible in the primary. But anyways, the whole point here is we're going to primary Joe Biden. Okay, I'm not voting for Joe Biden because I like him. I'm voting for Joe Biden to remove Trump, and that's it. I am looking forward to primarying Joe Biden after his first term is done. Okay. He'll likely be in tatters at the end of the first term. And, he's going to screw over progressives and independents. And it's going to stoke the base. It's going to grow our movement to where we're just going to have to pressure the Democrats like never before, like getting into the streets for Medicare for All, like getting in the streets for a Green New Deal, like getting in the streets for Fight for 15, UBI, you name it. We want certain policies, and we're going to really have to put maximum pressure and take a few hints from BLM, Black Lives Matter, how they're just taking it to the streets, and that's what we're going to have to do for progressive policies. I just know it. Because the Democrats do not want to change. So we have to force them to change. Okay. So we're going to look at primary Joe Biden once he's in there. 2024, I'm going AOC. I want AOC 2024. I want her to be the first female president. I really think, like I keep saying, she's a carbon copy of Bernie Sanders. She's a Justice Democrat. All this lines up. Checks out, it makes sense. She's a democratic socialist, so she checks all of the boxes for me as a progressive. So I'm going AOC 2024 to primary Joe Biden or whoever his VP is. I don't know if his VP will take over at some point. We don't know how Joe Biden's health really is. He's going to be 80 years old. It's not looking good, but we're going to primary Joe Biden. So, phase 1, elect Joe Biden. Phase 2, primary Joe Biden in 2024. That's it. 2 simple steps. I think I'm onto something here. What do you guys think? Like, share, subscribe, click the bell, and I'll meet you in the comments.